Good morning, I'm QUAN, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. Please like and subscribe, or if you'd rather donate, I have PayPal and Cash App in the description link. Today is Sunday morning, March the 6th, 2022. Time is 7:27 a.m. Before I get started, I have a quick channeled message for a high priest or a high priestess. I was guided to tell someone that for right now, even if it's just temporarily, when you go to the grocery store, wherever you commonly go, you know we have a habit, we're creatures of a habit, so we have a habit of buying the same products over and over again. You know, like if you like to buy a particular type of juice, like naked juice, or, you know, particular items at the grocery store. And they have it where, you know, you put your phone number in, wherever in the United States you are, you put your phone number in and it allows you to get the discount. Okay, here it's Kroger. Up north it could be Pathmark. It could be Giant if you're in the DC, Maryland, Virginia area. They're telling you for right now, use cash when you're paying for your food. Use cash when you pay for your food, and also use a different phone number. Use a dummy number for your discount, because all of the food products that you buy are being clocked, they're being watched, and they're watching like clockwork, you know, your routine, because we are creatures of habit. And someone is going to start, or if they're not already, going ahead of you to the grocery store that you go to, and they're going to be trying to curse and put spell work over the food that you eat. It's some specific items that you buy on a regular basis that they know by, you know, the discount number that you punch in, you know, when you buy your food and you swipe your card, you know, and they know when you go to the grocery store, you know, routinely, because like clockwork, most of us go to the grocery store, you know, on our day off from work. So for right now, until something is clear, start paying for your food with cash and use a dummy discount number. Okay, that's one thing. The other thing is, I don't know why I was told to show this today. This is, this is what they call a prayer scroll. Okay, this is a prayer scroll from Ethiopia, and some people, you know, they call it a magic scroll because, you know, you have some priests, you know, that do spell work, you know, using these. About 20 years ago, in one of my meditations, I had an ancestor approach me and tell me that it was stolen, you know, and they wanted me to search for it. And I went on eBay and I went through and I scrolled through. And when I got to this prayer scroll, they told me, that's it. That belongs to me. That's mine. Recover it. Get it back for me. And I paid for it and I got it. And I don't know why I was guided to show this to you all this morning, but it's a reason. So there are protection spells, you know, that are placed in here. For people that really don't understand that spell work is real, this is written, and it's written on goat skin, okay? But a lot of times what happens is when they're binding a person up or doing protection spells, you know, the image will be in here, and then the words, if it's clear, I'll show it to you. A lot of times the spells will be written in little boxes. The words of binding will be written in little boxes surrounding the person that's being bound up, depending on whatever type of spell is being cast. You see, it's many different ways to do this, but I'm just doing this to show. Now you see, it's like a devilish looking character, a face in here. This is very old. That's why it's hard to really see. But the spells are written, you know, inside, and then the person that's being bound up is put on the center. And just to make you all understand, spell work is very real. People do this. You see? You see another face in there? You know, a lot of times, I have a better example that I can show you all another time, but people do all kinds of spell work to bind people up in all types of situation in their life, to put them in states of delusion. I know in my family, spell work was something very very big, because my mother was doing spell work on my father. My father was doing spell work on my mother. And also my father was doing protection spells at night. He was constantly being spiritually attacked in the middle of the night, doing his prayers over candles. He was trying to also protect his family, with spell work, while people were also trying to bind us up, putting, family members and children under spells of delusion, under all types of different spells to throw them off of their path. So I just say that to say, for people that think that like spell work is like a joke, it's made up or anything like that, it's very real. It is very real. A matter of fact, I remember, everything was a spell. I remember growing up, everything that my father would point out, he would always say, that's a spell. That's a monitoring spirit. If a can would roll down the street, that's a monitoring spirit. All kind of things, to the point where I would get so sick and tired of hearing it. I was like, I don't want to hear another thing about a spell, and I kind of cut him off and blocked him out. But the interesting thing about that was, it became real to me when he passed away, and all his spiritual enemies became mine. And they all started coming at me full force. In the dream state, attacking my body in the astral state, pulling me out of my body, all kinds of things started happening. Literally all of his enemies were transferred over to me when he passed away. And that's when it became real, and I regretted not really paying attention and taking heed when it was being explained to me and taught to me about all the different types of spell work and how it was being worked against us and our family. So anyway, just to bring you that, I don't know why, but hey, if it was on my heart, I say what I say, okay? All right. So please funnel through me clearly and directly for the intended collective, the energy and information needed, and protect it from outside influences and low vibrational entities that seek to confuse and distort the divine messages. Please allow the intended listener to extract what is needed to put them on their highest path for their highest good. Use my tongue to channel the right words to deliver as plain and simple so as to be understood with clarity and insight, and bring light and guidance to their pathways in this life and maybe even the next. Amen. Nam and Ra. Okay, give me a message for the collective today. Give me a message for the collective today. Okay. Give me a message for the collective today. Okay. Give me a message. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we have Ampu, which is the death card. Okay. Interesting way to start off. So the death card, I know it can seem a little bit scary at times, but the death card actually represents transformation, and it also can represent Scorpio energy. It could represent a person that has Scorpio heavily aspected in their chart. Okay, it doesn't necessarily mean that someone's going to die, although in some cases it can mean someone is going to transition. Now remember, we are all energy, so energy cannot be created nor destroyed. It can only be transferred, and that's why we say the death card is transformation, because all you're doing is being transformed into another form from the ball of light, consciousness, and energy that was stuck inside this body of flesh and blood here. Okay, and this goes back into the earth, but that consciousness and that light and energy form, that can never go anywhere, it's it just gets transferred to wherever the state of consciousness was while it was in a human body. So depending on where the level of consciousness was raised to, depending on what they were doing while they were in the 3D here in a body on earth, and how they chose to use their time to develop themselves will determine, if they will even get another body to come into, who or what they will reincarnate as, or if they were on a last reincarnation cycle, like Siddhartha, or like your Jesus, and they might surpass Earth. They might have broken out of this jail of having to keep reincarnating over and over again. Okay? Clarify the death card reversed. Clarify the death card reversed. Oh, okay. So, Amun-Ra, we could possibly have an Aries here, or an Emperor possibly that's trying to reverse an ending, possibly. Some kind of an ending. Clarify death card reverse. Okay. Yeah, okay. So there's an Emperor that could be coming towards someone with the Knight of Pentacles here. Okay. Yeah, this Emperor possibly could have some Earth heavily aspected in their chart. And they could also be coming towards someone possibly. And I have the Eight of Swords here. So this Emperor is coming towards someone bound. They're bound up. They're in some type of a bound state. Okay? All right. Clarify Bes. Bes is the protector. Okay? Bes is a symbol in ancient Kemet for protection. I kind of see it as a spiritual protection card, but we'll see. Because it's a symbol for protection, they carve it, they carve it, or they carved it into items around the home, in ancient Kemet. Okay, which would be Egypt, for those of you that don't know. Chem means black. Chem, that's where the word chemistry comes from. Okay. It was later renamed Egypt. Okay, please clarify Bes. Why is Bes here? Okay. All right, so this is the Magician reversed. So, okay, interesting. Someone, this could involve someone that could have been doing magic, or the magic that they've been trying to manifest or do is no longer working. Interesting. Please go further. Clarify that Bes card for me. Clarify that Bes card, please. Someone's been isolated. Someone has been isolated due to magic. Maybe this could be someone with this Bes card that was here to, sent here to protect somebody, possibly. Or they might have some protection from, someone might have protection from magic, and the magic did not work with the Magician reversed here. Okay. And this is the Hermit card, Noon. Okay. And it's in the reverse. Someone could be isolated because they were doing black magic. Clarify for me that Bes card. Clarify that Bes card for me, please. Yes, this is Cancer energy, the Chariot card. This could possibly be a Cancer that's in isolation because they might have been doing black magic on someone. Okay, that they were unsuccessful with. And if they had spiritual protection before, now it's gone. Or they did black magic on someone that has protection. So the magic was ineffective, and now this person might be isolated. It could be Cancer energy, possibly. Clarify the Three of Swords, please. Please clarify that Three of Swords. Clarify the Three of Swords, please. Yeah, here you go. This is about to be illuminated. Somebody's watching. Somebody is watching to see. Why is this here? Five of Pentacles. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. This could be a Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio. Okay, here. This could either be a Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio that could have been doing this. Okay. Or it could be something, a secret, that's about to become illuminated by someone because they're isolated. Okay, they might not have any other choice but to confess. Okay, The moon card represents secrets, but in the reverse, often it can represent a secret that's about to come out or something that's about to be illuminated. Somebody with the Three of Wands here, Three of Wands is waiting for results, waiting to see results after action has been taken. So somebody is sitting here waiting to see possibly if some magic worked, or they were doing that. But I believe this person is sitting in the Five of Pentacles. I believe somebody is sitting here in the Five of Pentacles. Interesting. And then this is clarifying the Three of Swords. Yeah, somebody put a lot of their heart into this. Somebody was doing magic on somebody because they wanted to manifest possibly heartbreak in somebody. Or someone's heart possibly could be broken. Someone's heart could be broken because they know that a secret is about to come out. Someone's heart could be broken because they know a secret is about to come out about something that they've been doing with black magic, possibly. Okay, who has been doing this black magic? End of a cycle. Okay, who's been doing this black magic? Who's doing this? Who is this person that is failing doing this black magic? Who's this person doing this black magic? Yeah, this is somebody that might be secluded. This is somebody possibly that has secluded themselves somewhere. Maybe they barricaded themselves to work on doing this black magic. We got the King of Pentacles here and the Devil reversed. Oh, okay. So whoever this is, possibly they're trying to come out of this lower vibrational energy, you know, that keeps them doing low vibrational things and taking low vibrational actions, you know, so that they can support the lower, the things that their root chakra is connected to, of more of an earthly plane. You know, maybe this is someone that has addicted to wealth. They're addicted to, they have the love of money, but not to survive and just handle their responsibilities in life, but the love of money because they want it as a form of energy, which allows them to abuse people for a lower form of energy for them. They might be addicted to materialistic things, and the only way to keep up a materialistic lifestyle that they might be addicted to is by getting money in a low vibrational way. And all of these either way, the Devil card represents all addictions, okay? So if this person is addicted to the material life, material things, you know, and they're willing to do whatever they have to do to sustain that addiction, you know, that's them being in devil energy. You know, that's the lower chakras, you know, being addicted to lower vibrational things, you know, materialism. But it's in the reverse. So maybe this is someone that is at a point where things did not go well for them. They didn't work out. So they're now trying to maybe find another way, as the King of Pentacles, to get money, and they're wanting to make some changes. I feel like maybe a couple of things have happened to this person to put them, set them in a mindset where they want to get on a different path now. Okay. Okay, who? Okay, who is this person that was throwing the magic? Who is the person throwing it? Someone that worked very, very hard at this. Maybe they do it for a career. Maybe they were a part of a coven or the head of a coven. And maybe it's a family business. Okay? Maybe this is a family business. I feel like this could be a family business, you know, wherein their family might be famous or well known, you know, in a spiritual community, you know, for, you know, doing magic. They could have made a lot of money with it. You know, governments actually contract and hire certain families. You know, they go across the seas. You know, wicked governments, you know, they will use anything as a weapon that they can, you know, to get whatever agenda done that they are. It's not only through people do they push agendas. It's not only through government agencies do they abuse their power and access to resources. They have to have control over everything. So they leave nothing unexplored, you know, as a tool of control. So if they understand that a particular group of people, you know, whether it be Africans, whether it be South Americans, or people from any other part of the world that they know are well versed in this art, you know, they will put them on their payroll. They'll put these people on their payroll to actually do black magic, to put hits on people. I can't think of a better way to kill somebody and get away with it. You know, you want to take somebody out, you put black magic, you know, you do spell work on them. There is no evidence. There is no anything. You know, there are whole entire families, you know, in a lot of other countries that are living very wealthy because they have contracts with the government. You know, here. Okay, who is this person that put a lot of hard work into this? They could have been doing this for a long time. Who is this person? Okay, someone that might have walked away from you energetically. Okay, or might be walking away, trying to walk away from this lifestyle now. They are not wanting to reveal themselves right now, whoever it is. I mean, the only thing I have on the table right now is an Aries. You know, the Aries, the Emperor card. Wanting, that's also bound. Why? Why is this Emperor energy, Aries energy, why are they bound with the Eight of Swords? Why are they bound? They're bound because some of the people that they were working with, possibly, some of the people that they were working with in this coven, it could be coming down financially. If these people went after a target that might have been set as a trap by the Most High to take down these covens, as professional high priestess often said, you know, in her videos, she really gives an excellent explanation about that. You know, if these people went after a very high vibrational high priest or high priestess that might have been placed in their path as a trap, the whole thing backfired on them. And I'm believing that possibly this could have jeopardized their money, not just their money, but everyone in that coven, or everyone that was a part of this. So now the heat could be coming down. And that's why this person might be in isolation right now with the Hermit card reversed. Clarify what's going on with that Three of Cups. Clarify that Three of Cups a little more. Yeah, I see it. What's going on with the Three of Cups? I know they're bound. Yeah, they're not making any progress, you see. This was trying to come out here. Okay, that's what I just said. Yeah, and it's right here. This is the same card, okay? This person is bound. See, it's the Eight of Swords, okay? This person is bound. This person is bound up, and it's not just them. The whole coven is bound up. If this was their main source of income, all of them are currently bound right now, financially bound, and they're not making any more progress. These people are losing. They're losing control. They're not making any more progress. And balance is being brought to the situation. Balance is being brought to the situation. Wow. Who specifically were they doing this magic on? Who specifically were they doing this magic on? Possibly an Aquarius. Possibly, let's see, we got the Chariot card. We got Cancer reverse. Losing control. The Star reverse. Ten of Pentacles. It could, we got Aquarius energy here. We have Cancer energy here. Or it could actually represent someone that was a rising star, possibly. And it could be to block someone's Ten of Pentacles. But you know what? I'm going to go further into this. Why is the Star card reversed? Why is the Star card reversed? There it is. They didn't want this person to become a star. they didn't want this person to reach their full potential. This is a high priestess. High priestess card is Piscean energy, okay? It's Piscean energy, but it could also be a Libra. It could be a Gemini. It could be a Taurus. It could be a Capricorn. You know, this could be any sign, but this is a high priestess, okay? That possibly they were trying to stop from becoming a star and also being blessed financially. This person could have been on their way, and I'm sure they still are, you know, to a huge financial blessing. Clarify the Chariot reverse. Clarify the Chariot reverse. The Hangman. That's Piscean energy. King of Cups, Pisces energy. And, oh, wow. And they wouldn't get their wish fulfillment. Oh, come on now. Yeah. I'm feeling strongly that this might be a Pisces. I'm feeling very strongly that this is a Pisces. You know, I have a lot of Pisces energy on this table. You know, the High Priestess is Piscean energy, but it doesn't have to be. It represents someone with intuition, you know. It represents a High Priestess in every aspect of the word. The Hangman is also Pisces energy. The King of Cups is also Piscean energy. But like I said, it could still be any sign. But they did not want, I'm clarifying the Chariot card reversed. They wanted this person to be stuck. They wanted this person to lose control of who they were. They wanted to turn this person, they were hoping to turn this person around by blocking romance, by blocking love, by blocking finance. Everything that was the wish fulfillment of whoever this High Priestess is, they felt that by blocking it, it would turn this person into a King of Cups reversed. And they would be stuck. It would turn this person into becoming who they are. This person will become bitter. It's like Job. That's what's coming to me. It's like the story of Job here. I asked why, to clarify why the Chariot reversed. And they wanted all of the wish fulfillment of whoever this High Priestess is to be stopped, to be in a stuck energy, and to turn their life around to where instead of being high vibrational, instead they would become like them. Emotionally manipulative, angry, low vibrational, want to take it out on others, want to come over to the dark side now. Now you want to join us, right? Look how God cursed you, Job. The message is coming through now. What time is it? 28:05. Okay. So what I believe I have on this table is either an Emperor or someone in Aries energy that is in a bind because they were working with a coven, okay? They were working with a coven to bring down a High Priestess. Could be Pisces or any other sign. Libra, it could be a Gemini High Priestess, an Aquarius High Priestess, a Sagittarius High Priestess. They wanted to bring them down. And just like in the story of Job, this is exactly what it is. This Aries energy is now bound. They might be traveling or have already traveled to maybe go see whoever this High Priestess is, maybe to confess, because they are bound and the coven that they were in is completely bound now. They are financially bound because they were trying to bind up a High Priestess. And here's the thing. They thought that they would make this High Priestess into an energy of being manipulative and hateful and bitter. God, look what you have done. You have struck in my family. You have struck in my children, my land. You have taken everything from me, says Job. There's a story about a man named Job in the Bible. You know, if you're familiar with Christianity, because we're not ignorant and we understand there are other religions on the planet. Okay? We have Hindu people, you know, on the planet. They believe in Krishna. They believe in other types of gods and goddesses. But if you have the clarity to understand, not to go on a tangent, that all religions basically are describing the same things, only using the characters from their culture and the names and the languages from their own culture. And they're all to describe biological functions that go on in the body, metaphysically and physically, okay? In your emotional, spiritual body as well as your physical body, and also to explain things happening in the atmosphere and with the planets, and to explain astrology. Okay, all religions are explaining that, but using the language they speak and the characters in their language so that their people would be able to better relate and understand it. So in the Christian religion, you have Job, okay, and the devil is busy. You know, the devil likes to go back and forth, to and fro between God and man. He's spying and looking to check out and see what man's doing so he can go make false accusations. And the devil went to Job, who was very high vibrational. He was a king of pentacles. You know, he was on top of his game. You know, he was running a business. Job had over 500 goats and cattle and sheep and women and children, and everyone was healthy and thriving. Sun card. And the devil said, "Ugh, you ever seen a spirit jump into the spirit of jealousy, an entity attached to a jealous person that came next to you because you were blessed, and said, you wouldn't be smiling that big if you had my life. Yeah, you wouldn't be grinning like that and going around singing and in a high vibration if you didn't have all that money, if you didn't have all them blessings, if your children weren't all healthy and doing well. You wouldn't still be out here praising God, you know, and having a high vibration. You ever been around somebody like that felt like your money and your wealth and the things that you have in your life are the reason for your joy, the reason for the love that you carry, carrying that high vibration of love? You ever been around a jealous person that had an entity attachment? That's that devil that goes to and fro. So the devil went to Job and saw that Job was doing well, financially, well with his family, sun card. And he went to God and said, you see your servant Job in that high vibration? Look at that aura. Look at that beautiful aura around him. He's only like that because you blessed him. He's only like that because he's rich. He's not only rich financially, he's rich with a healthy family, a healthy community. Look how happy they are and how they're thriving. You have blessed him. You put your hand and finger upon him. I bet you if you take it away, from him, like the Grinch, I brought the Grinch into it. Like the Grinch who stole Christmas. I bet you they'll stop singing if we take their gifts. I could stop Christmas. Take your finger off of Job and let me fuck with him for a little while. And then we're going to see how he act. Then we're going to see what that smile do. Okay? So God said, okay, I'm going to let you have your way with Job for a few years. And then we're going to see if he's the same person. To test him. They wanted to test Job's spiritual gangster. They wanted to test Job's spiritual gangster. His spiritual gangster was the vibration of love. They thought those were the things in his life that he'd been blessed with is what kept him on a high vibration. So here come the devil back. Oh shit, the gloves are off, my nigga. The gloves are off. Watch what I do to him. Killed his wives. Killed his children. Let him become attacked. Took all his wealth. Broke him down in front of his friends. Broke down each and every blessing that God had bestowed upon him in the face of everybody. Humbled this man down to nothing. Broke him down to nothing. To see if they could turn him into a King of Cups reversed. On his knees. Like Nebuchadnezzar when he got cursed and was on his knees eating grass. And when Job lost everything, the same way God blessed him in front of everybody, it seemed as though he was cursed in front of everybody. Even his health went away from his body. He had boils on his body. That's fucked up. You go from having everything to not just having nothing, but not even having your health. Not even your health. Everything was stripped away from this man to make an example. And now the devil come around again, you know, that lower vibrational friend, that frenemy came to Job, right? Y'all know who that frenemy in your life is. You confused about them because, you know, you had frenemies in your family when you were growing up. When you were growing up, you had a frenemy mother or a frenemy father. They did some good, but they did a lot of bad at the same time, which gave you mixed signals about what a real friend or a real person that's supposed to love and care about you in your life is supposed to act like. That's the frenemy. You know, it created a behavior pattern in you to make you think that this is normal behavior. So when you got older and got into relationships and friendships with people and they displayed that same fucking behavior you got from your siblings and your parents and your cousins and aunties and uncles, that it was normal. So you don't know it that they are frenemy. You think it's normal for a person to be nice, I'm going to backstab you, but I'm going to be nice, do stuff for you, share secrets, I'm there for you, I'm going to backstab you again. You know, it's normal for a person to occasionally backstab you and be jealous of you. No, that is not normal. That is a frenemy, and in 2022, you got to get that motherfucker as far away from you as you can. Block him out your life completely. Okay? You only surround yourself with high vibrational people. So the devil, that's that frenemy in that low vibrational energy that was in your face earlier, in Joel's face earlier, talking about, I bet you that smile will be wiped the hell off your face if you lose your health and you lose your family and you lose all your fine wives and you lose your cars and your Cadillacs and everything. If you don't have none of that, then let me see you smile. Okay? Walk in my shoes. That frenemy walked up on Job and saw Job praising God, singing an old hymn. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. Yes. And the devil was spent. Yes, spent. The devil was about to lose their mind. They could not believe that even in the midst of being broken down and humbled in front of the same people he was blessed in front of, the shame, he still wasn't ashamed because he knew he didn't do nothing wrong. He wasn't sure why he was being taken through this test and being broken down. He didn't know why it was happening to him. Job didn't know that he was being taken through an initiation. Job was being initiated because he was going to be taken even higher than he was when he first started. He was going to be triple, quadruple blessed with 4 times, 10 times as much as he had before. If only he could endure that initiation he was going through. To test his heart, to test his spirit, to find out what vibration he was on. To find out what are the things that are bringing you your joy. What type of energy are you manifesting off of? Is it the material things in your life? Or is it off of love, the strongest force of energy in the universe? And let me tell you something. Listen, come here. Let me tell you something about love. Love is the highest form of energy in the universe. And when you are vibrating on the highest form of pure love, it starts to transform your DNA. That's why they want to get rid of love. That's why they have you superficial. That's why they have you getting together with low vibrational people for devil energy, low vibrational reasons, for materialistic bullshit, you know, for looks, for superficial reasons. You know, that's why they want you in a sheep mentality where you scared to be different. You scared to stand up and say, no, I want to be in a relationship for love, because you think that makes you a sucker. You know, you scared to show everybody that you're on a vibration of love because you feel embarrassed. You know, you feel like people that love, you know, are suckers. Love is the highest form of energy. And when you're on the vibration of love, it literally transforms your body, okay? When you're on the vibration of love, it changes and transforms your DNA, okay? And listen, the Bible, there's a scripture in the Bible, and I've said it before in other readings. I'm going to paraphrase it. He who is, how does it go? He who is he who is born of Christ is become as a new creature. Old things are passed away. And a lot of y'all are out there, y'all are reading the Bible wrong. A lot of y'all are reading the Bible incorrectly. Because, it's in another language, that's been translated, by your oppressor. But the Bible, some books of it, because the books came from everywhere. The Council of Nicaea, when they decided what they wanted in this and what they didn't. But it is like a roadmap to explain the physical and the chemical process and the biological change that goes on in your body when you access certain vibrations and levels, when you align your chakras. When you are on the highest vibration of love, all fear goes away. You're not afraid of death. Because you start to recognize the illusion around you. You're not afraid of anything. Your DNA starts to transform when you're on that highest vibration of love, and nothing can hurt you. Nothing can affect you. Nothing can affect your auric field. When you're on that higher vibration and your chakras are aligned, that's when you're in the Christ energy or the Buddha energy, okay? You're of a higher consciousness. And being of that higher vibration and consciousness changes your DNA to where no sickness can resonate with you, because a sickness, any type of physical sickness on this plane, is of a lower vibration. So you cannot become physically ill. Just, that's what it is. You cannot become physically ill at all. You can't get sick. Love is a vibration. And when you're in your Christ energy, it does change your DNA. That's why they don't want your DNA to change. It does change your DNA. All fear leaves you. You're not afraid of anyone or anything. So this is what happened here. They wanted this Pisces or whatever high priestess to become like them. But because this person, like Job, was on such a high vibration, that vibration that they were on, the thing that brought them that high vibration was the love that they had within, because like Job, the chakras were aligned. So these people are stuck now because they see that nothing they threw at this person changed them. They attacked this person's finances. They attacked this person's love life. They attacked everything to drag this person all the way down to hell, where we're living now. But this person is still walking around, crown chakra on fleek, floating around like they're in love, happy, healthy. So to wrap up the story of Job, when God saw that it did not change his vibration, it did not move him, it did not shake him. That's the other point they wanted me to say. Okay, you have a bioelectric field around your body that is referred to as an aura, okay? And your aura, how protected you are, has to do with your mind state. When you're in a state of love, nothing can penetrate your aura. But when you're in a state of fear, then it creates tears and holes in your auric field by which entities can enter and attack you. So this is how a lot of spiritual attacks are maneuvered. Listen very carefully. If you are a high priest or a high priestess, or a high vibrational, or someone that's currently on their way to becoming an empress or an emperor, to that higher energy, you're going to be spiritually attacked. People are going to attack your love life. They're going to attack your children. They're going to attack your finances. Okay? Now, if you're not low vibrational, if you're not superficial and attached to those things, you are not going to be, your auric field, your vibration won't be affected by anything material, because that's not where you get your joy from. This joy that I have, the world didn't give it to me, and the world can't take it away. That's another song that just popped in my head from church. This joy that I have, the world didn't give it to me, and the world can't take it away. Amen? So, when people come and send spiritual practitioners to you, or send people to you to come into your energy field to either be in a relationship with you, if you're a man, they're going to send it in the form of a woman, or it, energy is fluid. You could be embodying masculine or feminine energy. Okay, it can apply to anyone, any gender. Okay, someone will come to you not for the purpose of being in a healthy reciprocal relationship, but they're just in your life to play games with you and to play around in your energy. And the reason that they're there to play head games with you is to throw off your energy, to put you in a state of fear, to put you in your head, because they know what happens to your auric field around you. When you start doubting yourself, and someone starts trying to mess with your self-esteem, and someone starts trying to fuck with your head, they playing around in your energy, that's when the tears in your auric field happen, and the openings happen. And then that allows for entities to come and attach to you. And that allows entrance. But if you're too attached to your money or materialistic things to where they can affect you, if someone affects your money, then guess what? They're going to go after your money. They're going to go after your job, or they're going to go after your stability, because they know that once they attack that, it's going to throw you off emotionally. It's going to put you in a state of fear. There are two major emotions, period. And everything else is connected to them. One is love and one is fear. Everything is either under love or under the umbrella of fear. Okay? So, by attacking a high priest, high priestess, emperor or empress, or someone that is en route to becoming that, they want to create tears in your auric field, because that's how the devil gets in. That's how those entities are able to get in and attack you. So beware of having anybody around you at all whatsoever, that's trying to put you in a low vibrational state. Anybody that's playing around in your energy. This is the year 2022 for you to cut, to make all cuts necessary in your family, your friend group, at work. Still go to work if you got to. But protect your energy. Don't let anybody play with your energy. Cut people off if you have to. Block them. That's the only way they can get through to you, is if you are attached to those lower vibrational things, superficial things. And don't let being in a relationship with someone be the only single source of your joy and your happiness. You have to already be in love with yourself. You have to already have a high vibration to protect your energy. So you will be indifferent to whether or not someone is in your life or not. Because if you're a high vibrational person on a high vibration of love, they're going to send someone to you to play around in your energy, hoping to bring down your defenses so you can be spiritually attacked. So when Job passed his trial and the devil lost, the devil did lose, God came back and blessed him with more wives, with more cattle, with more land, with more friends. Double O. Atoa Boafe, Double. It's a song by this singer. I like a lot of African singers that do gospel music overseas too. I believe he's from Ghana. But Double, yes. God blessed this man with double of what he had before. Triple, quadruple. So he had to go through his test and initiation first and show that those things did not mean anything to him. The source of his joy and contentment and love, it came from a higher source. Okay? It didn't come from those low vibrational things. All right? It's just like, we get tested like Jesus. Just like Siddhartha, the Buddha, got tested. Very similar test and initiation. What the devil do when he came to test Jesus, when Jesus was fasting for 40 days and 40 nights before he went into his full enlightenment and came back as a teacher. He said, look at all these material things that you can get. Look at all this low vibrational energy you can have access to limitlessly. You can get access to any woman you want with the knowledge that you have. You understand how to manipulate energy, my brother. Think about how you can use that power to get all the pussy you want. Think about how you can utilize that knowledge, to try to attract as much wealth to you as you want. You can live as wealthy as you want. You'll have all the friends or the land or the cattle, everything that you want. All I need you to do is worship me. Now, it wasn't a real physical devil with horns. That the devil represents the temptation for material wealth, for material things. And that was his temptation. Do I want to take this power that I have of manifestation and stay connected in my root chakra to these lower vibrational things? Or do I want to surpass my heart chakra and bring that energy up and become enlightened to realize this is just an illusion that we're living in? And do I want to go out and teach others? And that's when Jesus said, Saturn returned. Satan, Saturn, get thee behind me. Saturn, return, get thee behind me. I have passed my initiation and my test. And he moved forward. It was the same with Siddhartha, the Buddha. At his point of enlightenment, what did they bring? Dancing girls. Ding, 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 ding. They brought sexy dancing girls. Fine women to try to tempt him. Food, everything. And Siddhartha stayed focused. Siddhartha stayed focused. And he was not distracted by those things. Because Siddhartha knew that it was an illusion, trying to keep him bound to the root chakra, bound to those lower vibrational things. And he knew those things were just an illusion to keep him bound here on earth in a reincarnation cycle. So this is the reason that these people were being used, okay? This is the reason that this possible Aries practitioner and this coven, because all humans are like puppets, Either you can be used by the divine ones in the light, or you can be used by lower vibrational entities that want to keep you here bound to low vibrational things so they can continue to eat off of you. But this person did not turn into the King of Cups reverse. They did not get stuck because they were never attached to the things. They were never attached to the things that these people were trying to affect and take from them. It didn't kill their joy, okay? They didn't want this person to get their wish fulfillment because they really thought that whoever this high priest, high priestess is, their wish fulfillment was for love in another person, for material wealth. But if this is a high priestess, they don't need love in another person or material wealth. They're high vibrational enough where they can manifest those things within themselves because they are God. Generator, operator, destroyer. This high priestess, I'm talking to you. You can generate love all by yourself of the purest, highest vibration. It don't matter who they bring in and out your life to try to play in your energy. You are love. You are love. You don't need nobody to bring or give you love because you are love. Whether you got it in your family, from friends, anyone, you are love. You generate it. You manifest it within yourself. You don't care about no materialistic bullshit because if you are conscious and on a high enough vibration, you know already that this is an illusion that we're living in. And this illusion is created for you to keep your mind bound to the things of this earth so that when you go through your death and transformation, you will reincarnate and come right back here and keep doing it again and again and again until you finally get it and understand that this is an illusion, keeping you addicted to things to keep you here. Until you get tired of this illusion, tired of suffering. Suffering and being attached and bound to these things, that you free yourself and you free your mind. And you go to a higher state of consciousness. And you surpass all of this when you break out that illusion. So, we got the high priestess that they were trying to put a frown on her face or his face. They were trying to make you high priest or high priestess. They were trying to make you, of a lower vibration like them so that you'll be angry, so that you'll be one of these people out here that you ever met a man that was a good man. I mean, he had a really good heart and he got into a relationship with a woman that completely abused him, that played games with him, that he really was open to. He came sincere. And he was completely manipulated and abused, used and abused. And then after that, every relationship after that, he wanted to take it out on them. Instead of saying, wait a minute, what boundary was I lacking? Why I allowed this person, one, to attach to me? I mean, people can trick you, but once they show you who they are, he said, instead of saying, okay, so this is what I did wrong. I didn't vet this person long enough. I didn't spend enough time getting to know them before I opened myself to allow them to energetically attach to me. I might have made some bad decisions in allowing this person in my life. Maybe it's due to a trauma or a behavior pattern, with one of my parents in my childhood. So what I need to do is heal from that and correct that behavior so I don't attract another person like this. And then I need to get some better boundaries in place because I'm going to still love. I'm not going to let that shake or change me. Okay? I'm not going to let that rock my foundation of who I am. I'm high vibrational. I'm not going to abuse another person because I was abused. I'm not going to take advantage of another person because I was taken advantage of. I am going to stay at that vibration, but I'm going to study myself. I'm going to go in hermit mode. I'm going to put my heart, I'm going to put my life under the microscope, and I'm going to see what happened, why I didn't see this person for who they were. And I'm going to correct that behavior. I'm going to heal my heart. I'm going to have better boundaries in place. And I'm going to get out there and love again, only this time I'm going to be a better screener and I'm going to allow the right person in my life. And when I do, I'm going to treat them right. But unfortunately, you have men and women that when they come out pure, with pure intentions and they're abused, they take the other road. They turn instead. They allow that to turn them into this. The King of Cups reversed. Reversed. They allowed that to turn them into the King of Cups reverse. Well, somebody did it to me and I was a good person. So watch. Every female is going to catch hell. Alpha male strategies. MGTOW, man. My women too, that are hurt and think now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hurt every man out there that comes my way. I'm going to take advantage. I'm going to use him. I'm going to just get the money first. That's what we do, right? When we in a low vibration. No, the key in this life is to find love and to raise your vibration and to heal the wounds inside of you. And you don't do that by wounding other people. How you get to that higher vibration is by when you're hurt in a relationship and you are triggered, use that trigger to then Examine yourself. Stop going into another relationship. Sit your ass down in hermit mode and study yourself and find out why you didn't have the boundaries that you needed to protect yourself from that low vibrational person. And heal yourself. And just put boundaries in place. Work on it. Work on putting boundaries in place with people. Practice. And then get back out there with the same pure heart that you already had, but protected. Don't let them turn you into the King of Cups reverse. Don't let people change who you are. If you are a pure-hearted person, a pure-spirited person, don't let people change who you are and lower your vibration, because then it allows you to be open for spiritual attacks that will only drag you further and further into this fucking illusion that we in. Okay? That's what they want. Well, you might as well join us now. You see how he dogged you out? Now you see why all of us are the way that we are. You see why all of us do how we do? You see why we get the money first? You see why we... No. No. That is not the approach to take. Shanae. That's not the approach that you're supposed to take. It's not to join other low vibrational people. You know, because, oh, look, the same thing that happened to us happened to you. Now you might as well go on and join us. No. It was a lesson for you so you can go and heal yourself. And learn better boundaries. Heal, create better boundaries for yourself. Love lifted me. The other church song. When nothing else could help, it was love that lifted me. It was love that was my spiritual protection. You're open to higher beings that will protect you when you're in a high vibration. That's what they don't want you to know. Why, after we kept attacking this high priestess, this high priest, were we unable to touch them? Because they were on a high vibration of love. That high vibration of love is what's protecting them. They have spiritual protection, limitless, by a hierarchy that sits over all these demons and entities. Don't let them fool you, Bob Marley. Don't let them fool you. You need to say no to the devil. And that would be your frenemies trying to drag you to a low vibration when you feel like things aren't going your way in life. And take the right path. Take the right path so you can seal and make sure that you are protected. The only way you can have true divine protection is if you are on that highest vibration of love. I think that was the message today. I am Kuan Yin. This is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot.